Hello, hello, hello. I see my voice, but I do not see. Why don't I ever do this ahead of time? Comments and reactions. There we go. Okay. Hello. I see some of you are here. Yay! Thank you for joining me right off the bat. Welcome to the Cloth Diapers for Beginners channel again. Yay! Happy Earth Day, everyone. I hope you're having an awesome day and celebrating in some sustainable way. Yeah, I mean, if you're here, then you're obviously into sustainability and all of that stuff that comes with cloth diapers and the whole cloth diaper. I don't want to say lifestyle. It's not like that, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, if you can't hear me, let me know. You wouldn't have heard me just say that, but I'm not seeing any comments to say I can't hear you, so I think we're good. Um, Today, I just wanted to talk about the environmental impact of cloth diapers. I haven't really touched on that much in the blog or obviously on the YouTube channel, which is still very, very new, or even in the group, anything like that. I haven't really touched on that very much. It's kind of as we'll see, it's a hot button issue. So, but anyhow, let's get into it. A few housekeeping things first. Oh, and I'm jumping the gun here. Let's go up here. Uno momento, por favor. And I'm sorry if you speak Spanish. That was awful. I'm Canadian, so Spanish is novelty. And then, yeah. Sorry, I apologize. I will never do that again. So again, today we're going to talk about, is cloth really better for the environment, or is it like you maybe have heard some art and read in some articles that maybe it's not as environmentally friendly as we cloth people like to believe. First though, I did want to touch on, it's Earth Day, and today is the number one day for, well, okay, number two day for cloth diaper sales. So usually we have, Black Friday is the big one. Everyone knows about Black Friday. But also the cloth community has kind of come up with this thing where, which is nice because it kind of branches over. If you're pregnant, you want to touch on both sides of the year, because you're not pregnant for more than a year, thank God. You're pregnant for long enough. But anyhow, so in April on Earth Day, we kind of celebrate and we have kind of like a mini Black Friday. It's really, really great cloth diaper sale. Well, let me show you. I wanted to show you a few highlights. So if you go onto the Cloth Diapers for Beginners website and you scroll down, you will see Earth Day cloth diaper sales. And I guess I didn't need to. Okay, so I have a full list of here. I'm still adding. People are still sending me their sales today, so I'm still adding stuff. I'll be adding throughout the day. A lot of these sales, started a few days ago, and a lot of them are definitely continuing until at least Sunday. Some of them even a bit longer. So let's just have a look at, like, to give you an idea of what you'll see. So Charlie Banana. Everybody in our group has really been loving their Charlie Bananas. They did a bunch of freebie stuff with us a little bit ago and all that stuff. So a lot of people have gotten a chance to try them and are loving them. They are doing 50% off today. So that's amazing. So that's on the Charlie Banana website. I have links to the specific sale on the website. I list out here on this page, a lot, the details of each sale. So you can see that there's free shipping on Charlie Banana today, 14-day money back guarantee, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, I'm just reading, but 50% off Charlie Banana today. So grab that one because, and free shipping. That's crazy. Bungees, one of my favorite pocket diaper brands, because they come with natural fiber inserts. It's also a subscription box service. So if you're looking for a cloth diaper subscription box, this is really the only one that's happening right now. There used to be some others back in the day, but they just didn't survive. This one is doing very, very well. Their diapers are fantastic. You get 30% off site-wide at Bungees, and they're releasing new prints. Their prints Bunky's prints are always the best, so definitely go check that out, and that goes till Sunday. I'm gonna try not to spend too much time on all of these. I just wanted to give you a heads up of a few. Oh, but I definitely wanted to mention this one, Cloth Diaper Kids. One of my favorite cloth diaper retailers. They sell. I'm making animations here, like you can see my face, but I don't think you can. Anyhow, so cloth diaper kids, you can see here they have like Kinga Care, Rumparoos, Grovia, Lighthouse Kids, Little Helper. They have a bunch of, they're a retailer that sells a bunch of different brands, including Thirsties, which is 15% off there today. And I hope I have it open. They have an exclusive Thirsties print that's releasing today, I think at 11 a.m. I'm not entirely sure, but check the website because, oh, sorry, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. It says right there in the picture. It's called Little Stinker. It's the cutest thing. It's an exclusive print, so you can only get it there. So that's why I wanted to mention it. If you're a Thirsties fan and you're collecting all of them like that, Happy Behinds is another of my, recommended retailers. They're really great. They have a bunch of different brands. Did they list? Yes, a bunch of different brands. You can see all the brands there on the screen. And you also get the first 200 customers to buy from Happy Behinds get a free gift. So that's amazing. Always doing a fantastic things for their customers. So I definitely recommend those. And one more, and then I swear I'm done. My Sweet Pickles Cloth Diapers, another really great retailer that I've had a lot of experience with. They're giving away points, if you can see here. So you get the points, and not only do you save today, but then you can use those points to save on future purchases. So again, that goes along with all of the sales that they have. If you click on the links, and there's lots more. If you go down, I'm not going to go through all of them, obviously, and I'm adding more all day. But there's tons of sales going on, and that's what you're going to see for those sales. So definitely check out the sales today. This weekend is really the time. If you haven't, I'm going to put my face back up here. If you haven't, bought your diapers yet, and you're holding out, you might want to get on it this weekend because this is the time that you save the money. So just wanted to put that out there, give you a little bit of a taste of what's happening today. It's a very exciting day. But back to the topic at hand. Oh, sorry, one more thing about Earth Day. I apologize. So I just want to give away a couple of copies of the Wash and Care handbook. So if you want to drop a comment on this video or go over to the Facebook group, and it's going to look a little different for you because I'm on the admin page, but if you go to the featured tab, I've been listing out sales as they go live there as well. And every time I list out a sale, I kind of leave these little earthy symbols here. So if you scroll down, all of the Earth Day posts have the two little earths at the top. If you comment on those posts as well, I will enter your name in. So however many times you want to comment on the sorry, I'm fighting with my computer right now. So however many times you want to comment on all those posts and comment on this video, I will enter your name in, and maybe I'll wait until this time next week, maybe earlier. I do want to announce it on YouTube as well. So definitely by next Friday, I'll maybe do another YouTube live and announce it there, and on the Facebook group and everywhere. I'll pick some winners to win the Cloth Diaper Wash and Care handbook, which is everything wash and care you need. If you've already purchased it, I will look up your receipt and I'll refund you the purchase price that you paid. So you can still get involved. Comment on this video and on all of the Earth Day posts in the Facebook group if you belong there as well for extra entries. All right, that's it for housekeeping. Very exciting day, lots happening today. But the topic of this video is all about, well, Earth Day. It's all about the environmental impact of cloth diapers. Are they actually environmentally better for your baby and you? So I'd really like to have my regular screen up, but apparently I only have just me or just a screen. So that's okay. You don't need to see my ugly face anyway. Alrighty. So How do cloth diapers impact the planet? So what do we need to consider? First of all, we can break it down into three things. There's production and transport waste, and the contamination that's involved with the production of the diaper. So the production of the cotton, the production of the petrochemical plastics, that kind of thing. And then of course there's landfill waste. What goes into the garbage, and then there's the use and care. So the energy and the energy and water and all that type of stuff that goes into caring for this would be cloth diapers. Okay, and let's be real, this is definitely a comparison between cloth and disposable diapers. You have to pick up your baby's poop somehow. There is elimination communication where you're trying to pick up your baby's symbols in order to put them on the potty and do it that way. But even that usually comes with some sort of diaper supplement. So you need to use diapers. You have to use them. So it's really a comparison between cloth and disposable diapers. So let's talk about the easy one first. Landfill waste. It's very few people will I can't speak today, I'm sorry, will argue that disposable diapers are definitely going to produce a lot more landfill waste than cloth diapers. So, cloth diapers are reused until they break down. And even then, if you're handy, and I apologize, I keep moving the screen here. It's because I can't see everything. If you're super, super handy, you can always repair the elastics, which are the first things to go, or, replace the snaps if they ever break, although that's a little bit rare. If your diapers pee well and the pee well tends to, or doesn't tend to, but if it delaminates or anything like that, you could even take that out, use it as a swim diaper. Some people, use the fabric. If you're handy and you have the will, there's always a way to reuse your diaper. So it's, it's odd that all of your diaper would go into the landfill. Sorry, let me get my bearings here. When they are finally disposed of, if you have natural fiber diapers, they usually break down. Synthetic fabrics, so your microfiber inserts and the laminated PUL on the outside, the elastics on the inside, the snaps, if you're using a diaper with snaps, the Velcro, all of that stuff still does present a problem for the landfill that will eventually make it to the landfill, which does present a problem. But yeah, packaging, I mentioned as well. Well, we'll talk about it when we talk about disposable diapers. So according to the EPA, and I apologize, I had the best intentions of, taking screen grabs and making this presentation all pretty, but I did not. But according to the EPA, if you go, I'm going to put up a written version of this article on the website when it's available. I'll put a link in the description so you can get all these resources later on. But according to the EPA, about 20 billion disposable diapers are added to landfills throughout North America annually, just America annually, creating 3.5 million tons of waste. And all of those diapers take about 500 years to decompose. So that's a lot. That's a lot more than cloth diapers. I think no one will argue that. And then getting into packaging, disposable diapers are often, wrapped in plastic sleeves and put in boxes and so on. Whereas cloth diapers usually come, cloth diaper retailers are more cognizant of packaging. And so they'll try and use sustainable packaging or use as little packaging as possible. So there's that to think about as well. So landfill waste is a pretty clear winner that you're not going to say that cloth diapers produce more landfill waste than disposables. But let's get into production and transportation waste and contamination. So cloth diapers are produced once and they're shipped once. The end of story. Disposable diapers, on the other hand, are produced with plastics and other petrochemicals. I forget the name of the chemical inside there. It's like polymer something. Anyhow, the stuff that turns water into gel. That's, petrochemical as well. So all the waste from grabbing the oil out of the ground, making, the raw plastics and that jelly stuff, and then making all that into a diaper, shipping it around to all these different plants that process it and make it into all these things. that it's a lot. So, and because you have more diapers, you need more raw materials. It's just a constant cycle. There's no end to it. There's more babies, there's more poop coming out of them. You need more diapers. That's not to say that, synthetic fabrics in cloth diapers are definitely a thing. Thinking about our microfiber inserts and again our PU wall, our plastics. So all of those have those same problems of being, taken from the earth as petrochemicals and being processed, etc., etc. So definitely not, it's not free from that for most cloth diapers. You can get into, when you get into especially the cheaper diapers, so the China cheapies that I have some here because I used some for the cloth diaper cream experiment. So when you're buying these, $2 or less things from Alibaba, etc., these they're not exactly made with the most sustainable or ethical or even health friendly fabrics. They're just, whatever's cheap and plentiful and made cheaply. So there's that. A lot of that production of that material creates a lot of waste in very poor countries. The waterways are contaminated with the waste chemicals from that. It's a huge thing. Most larger cloth diaper retailers, the ones like the Charlie Bananas and the Thirsties and all of these guys, they're cognizant of that, and they use sustainable resources, especially with their organic cotton and all of these things. They source things responsibly, whereas you won't get that in the cheaper diapers. So just something to keep in mind. Transportation, they're shipped once, that's it. Let me put my screen back on here. I apologize, guys. They're shipped constantly. Every diaper change comes from the ground to the factories to you. Every single diaper that you put on your baby needs to be processed and shipped. So, yeah, there's that. Whereas, cloth diapers are, as I said, produced once and shipped once. All right, so those are the first two categories, and then things get a little hazy once we start talking about cloth diaper wash and care, right? So if you've been around, if you've done some Googling about the environmental impacts of cloth diapers, you've probably come across this study from 2008, or you've came across an article that references it. So again, I'm going to have this all on the website so you can see all these resources for yourself and studies and whatnot. But this is the one that gets referenced a lot in all the ones that are poo-pooing cloth diapers. They suggest that the environmental benefit of cloth diapers is quote unquote unclear. And they don't argue that disposable diapers are worse for the landfills. They degrade too slowly and take more raw materials to create. But they say that the water and electricity to wash cloth diapers can somehow offset all of that. So specifically, this study says that based on the average laundry habits and appliance efficiency, so this was 2008, remember that, but appliance efficiency when washing with 60-degree Celsius water and line drying, the carbon emissions created by cloth diapering is roughly the same as using disposables. If that sounds a little odd to you, keep listening. So, first of all, let's just remember that this study is from 2008. So many things have changed. The amount of renewable energy production has increased. The energy efficiency of washing machines and all of that stuff has increased. But anyhow, if you take a closer look at it, the study only looked at two types of cotton in 2008. So even though they looked at cotton, even though it's known that the environmental impact of cotton production can make diapers less environmentally friendly, especially in 2008 when we just weren't as aware of the problems with fabric production. It just wasn't on the radar as much as it is now, especially, thinking about 2015 when I started in the cloth diaper community. Organic was nice, but it wasn't tied to this knowledge about what happens in third world countries that are producing these fabrics. So much better known now. Back then, if they had have done their research, they would have known that, you know, picking cotton was kind of stacking the deck. But anyhow, um, so that's what they looked at. Only 2 types of diapers. The study looked at the impact for 2 years of use. And I know that there's the unicorn children that potty trained at 2 years. Definitely not mine. And I would say, you know, at least half, let's conservatively guess that at least half of children will not completely potty train by 2 years old. Let's, you know, let's keep our expectations realistic. But anyhow, I looked at it for 2 years of use only. The study did go on to say that using cloth diapers for a second child or getting them secondhand and exclusively line drying and washing them in fuller loads could reduce that amount by up to 40%. But even that to me sounds a little much. All right, so what do you believe? You're reading all of these studies. You know, I could talk about, I could mention other studies, but the other studies that are referenced are all funded by disposable diaper companies. So I didn't even bother. This one was independent. I forget now. It was like a government in the UK. It was a government agency that put it together. So it on the face of things looks unbiased. The other one's not so much. So that's why I'm only picking up on this one here. But anyhow, you're reading all of these articles referencing this study and other studies saying that cloth diapers are, you know, they take up too much water to wash. So clearly they're not environmentally friendly. We should all be throwing every single diaper away. Do you believe this? In my opinion, you need to take these studies with a grain of salt and know your gut feeling is right. You don't throw away your underwear every time you wear it, because somehow throwing away your underwear every day is more sustainable than washing your underwear. Same with your clothing. Like, we don't wear disposable clothing. We don't wear plastic sheets on our body that we throw away because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because of the volume. But with, you know, disposable diapers, we take it. I mean, we're all tired moms, so I get it. So we take it in stride and we can believe it maybe that it's somehow less sustainable or more sustainable anyhow. But every time we reuse something, we're not creating waste. We're not taking more raw materials from the earth. It's just, you know, a truth. And I think we can trust our gut feeling on that. Household water use is much more sustainable than oil production. You know, governments are trying to curb oil production for automobiles. They're not trying to make you wash your laundry less. You know, think about these things rationally. Oh yes, and then I wanted to touch on used diapers, because yes, you were using them for your one baby, but you know, maybe you get those diapers used and you use them on the next baby and the next baby if you take really good care of them. So it's not just 2 years of use that you're getting out of your cloth diapers, whereas a disposable diaper, you're getting about 2 minutes of use in some cases, right? So there's that. And then I just had a slide for some more resources if you wanted them. If you were interested in doing, if you're very environmentally conscious and you want to do used cloth diapers, I do have a used cloth diaper guide on the website. And if you want to care for those diapers and make sure they last longer, then I suggest using the measure method. But that's about all I had for that. I hope it was helpful. Let me get my ugly mug back up here. Come on, you. There you go. Sorry, I don't have the buttons figured out today. It's been a crazy week. The leading up to Earth Day is very crazy because I'm trying to, you know, contact retailers and get all their sale information ahead of time and so on. So it's very exciting, but very stressful. But I hope that helped. You're going to encounter that study everywhere if you research the environmental benefits of cloth diapers. So I wanted to touch on it a little bit. I didn't really go far beyond that because, again, time was a constraint this week. But if you have any questions about that, or if you have any questions about anything cloth diaper related, ask away in the comments. If you make a comment, then I'm not sure if during the live. If you're watching this as I'm live streaming, I'm not sure if you may have to comment after in order for me to see you. I'll confirm either way and let you guys know in the comments after this video is done. But yeah, ask your questions. Tell me what you're shopping for. Tell me all your Earth Day plans. Comment away and let's chat because I have a few minutes. What time is it? 10. Oh, I was quick. I was hoping to be quicker this time and I was. It's only 10:55, so I've been chatting away for like 20 minutes. I have one question from Anna. Do you have a favorite AWJ brand? Not really. What should I say about it? I don't at the moment. AWJ is fairly new on the market. And I find it's coming from the, it's awful to say, but it's coming from the bottom up. So it's coming from the lower brands. I don't know if it's cheaper or something. It's great. People are loving it, which is wonderful. And I can definitely see why they're loving it. My favorite cloth menstrual pads are coming out with AWJ pads, tree hugger cloth pads. If you want to see my review, I have that on the website as well. Anyhow, they're coming out with it. And if she is picking it as a material, I know it's a very, very good fabric. The only ones that we have tried so far, let me make sure I'm getting that right. The only ones that we have tried so far are the Mama Koala 2.0s, which did well, better than the 1.0s, but I haven't been through the review yet because I don't have one in diapers, so I get all my reviews done by volunteer moms. I haven't reviewed how she liked the fleece versus the AWJ, but I feel like it went well overall. So there's that. Just not very much experience with it, so I don't really have a favorite brand. We've tried it. It works well, but I don't have a favorite brand yet. Maybe someone in the group has a favorite brand or someone else that can comment here, because I'm sure you guys have much more experience with it than I do. And I do see some of you watching, so ask questions. I'm excited to hear your questions or your comments or your plans for Earth Day. Oh, Prit. Would love to know your favorite covers. I'm a cover lover. I'm a cover lover too. Hello. But I'm kind of new to the whole cloth diaper journey. Did it for about 4 months, first baby, and then gave up for various reasons. You're not alone. A lot of people give up for the first little bit. You know what? When I first started cloth diapering back in the day, first of all I waited. I didn't do the newborn diapers. Wish I had of. I kind of touched on them at the very, very end, and I should have started them right from the gate, right out of the gate. But when I finally dived in head first, I wasn't testing the waters anymore. I didn't know much about insert layering and how to do it properly and everything, so I was having leaks constantly, and I gave up for a little bit and went back to disposables for I think a while. If I remember correctly, it was at least like a month or two before I went back and tried it again because I knew I wanted to do this whole cloth diaper website thing because there was no information back then. So yeah, everybody gives up. Like, you're not alone there. And I don't know why I got off on that tangent, but favorite covers. There's so many. It kind of depends. If you have a very like twiggy leg baby and you're looking for a bargain, Wink diapers have like the double double gusset, but in the PUL, not in the lining. Double gusset in the lining is more of a rumperoos thing. But those are very good because they're made trim and they have that double gusset if you have a very twiggy like baby. If you don't, I really like the rumperoos actually. Is it rumperoos or just Kangacare, what they call their cover? I think it's just Kangacare, the cover. Anyhow, the whole brand, the Kangacare Rumperoos brand, they have a cover as well. It's a little bit more generous fit, and it also has those double gussets, so it's good. The PUL is nice as well. Oh gosh, who else? Most of the premium brands, if they have a diaper cover, it's a good cover. It kind of really depends on the fit that you're looking to get. If you have like a chunkier baby or a thinner baby, or if you need to stuff a lot, then getting a bigger one. Like if you were to go with Thirsties, they have two. They have the Duo and then their Wrap. And the Duo is sized and the Wrap is not, but the Wrap is more generous if you're using it for at nighttime and you want to use a fitted diaper and that type of thing. So it kind of depends on that. But that's a sized cover. You probably want an all-in-one cover. So the Duo is the one to go for there. Apparently I could talk about covers forever. But yeah, I would go, if you have a very, very tiny baby, I would try Wink. I have a coupon for them. Beginners 30 gets you 30% off. I believe it's on the website as well. If you have, if you're looking for more standard sizes, I would go with King of Care Rumparoos. Thirsties is great. There's so many good ones out there. Yeah, stick to the better brands though. If you get the cheaper brands off Amazon, it's kind of sketch, but yeah, most diaper brands make really good covers. And you look for the prints too, right? Because you don't get a lot of prints on the cover, so you want to try and find the print that you like too. It's not like pocket diapers where there's prints all over the place. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. Thanks. You're welcome. I hope that helps. If anybody else has any questions, I am happy to answer them. If not, I can retire this one early and make it a short one because, yeah, I find that people don't want to listen to me go on for an hour. But I'll give you a few minutes. What else can I say about Earth Day? There's so many sales coming out. It's very exciting. I'm looking at my list right here. If you're shopping for diapers, today is the day for sure. Again, check out the Whoops. What did I do? But I'll give you a few minutes. Oh, I did not want to do that. What else can I say about Earth Day? Ah! Okay. It's very exciting. I'm looking at my list right here. I'm getting weird feedback, so I apologize. Oops. If this is weird. What did I do? But I'll give you a few minutes. Amanda is asking, what doubler do you suggest that doesn't add a lot of bulk? Go with the natural fibers, like. Oh my god, when I was switching. When I was switching screens, it went all crazy, and I'm now seeing it. I apologize. Okay, let me answer this question really quick, and then I'm gonna shut this down because this is crazy. Okay, what doubler do you suggest that doesn't add a lot of bulk? Go for the natural fibers, something like a hemp blend or
Amanda is asking,
blend. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. A bamboo blend. Oh my god. Oh my god, when I was switching. Something like that will be a lot thinner, but also offer you more absorbency. If you go onto the website and look for insert information, oh my lord.
Okay, what doubler do you suggest that doesn't
You will find.
Go for
Oh, and I gotta find this.
like a hemp blend or
That's such a hot mess. Alright.
This is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
A bamboo. No, not even here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, when I was switching. You will find a cheat sheet.
Something like that will be
all the different types of inserts on it and list them by how much they absorb per weight versus how quickly they absorb.
Okay.
You want to be going for the natural, the hemp, the bamboo, the cotton. Okay, I need to shut this off. My computer is going nuts. I apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. I will catch you next time, and I will have the winners for you of the giveaway next week. So please comment here or comment on the Facebook group. Okay, bye, guys.
Versus